What's up, guys? Welcome to the Do Good movement. Our purpose here is to make a positive impact in our society through real life education. The movement comes into play when you guys share the content to help other people do good just like you. So today I'm going to do a short business podcast for all of you that are interested in opening up your own business today. And kind of some of the best ways to do it now. For me, being able to look back 10 years ago, knowing what I know today and just saying, you know what would I have done different? And that's what I plan to walk you guys through today. You know, when you're starting up a business, you have limited resources. And what I mean when I say resources, guys, that's you probably don't have a network of people, you know, to come work with you today. And you probably don't have all the capital in the world to go do what you need to do. And I really believe there's a reason for that, because we get to learn a lot of cool things along the way. So the one piece of advice that I'll give you guys is utilize as much services that are out there before creating your own. And so let me give you a quick story. So when I first started this artificial grass business I was in, you know, I looked at other companies and other services as a big expense. Well, if they're making money off of it, I should just cut them out and do it myself and keep all this margin. Well, what I soon learned is that made my focus go in probably 35 different directions it did not need to go, which stunted the growth potential that my companies had at the moment. For example, for deliveries, you know, got into a point where we were buying not only our own small trucks to deliver to the end consumer, but we were buying semi trucks to go, you know, pick up and deliver product to save $1,000 here or there. Opening different agencies within our company. So, you know, marketing, we opened up our own marketing agency, built that out. You know, and the list goes on from there. You know, luckily I was able to rent all of our facilities versus own, but I have people that reach out to me and say, you know, hey, I'm looking to open up my own business. I'm going to go buy this building for $1 million or $2 million. And I'm like, hey, you know, calm down right there. That's a lot of good capital you could utilize to grow your business with inventory or people, or scale it out more versus buying a building. Now, you know, buying assets and different things like that, guys, it's good, but it's good when your company's doesn't have potential to grow 100% year over year. All that capital you could utilize to grow your business. Things is owning a forklift versus renting a forklift, owning a truck versus renting a truck. You know, there's other companies that are going to make margin off of you. Or it might end up being the same thing. You got to think some of these big companies do a lot of volume where you can just plug into their wheel and it might shoot out a smaller cost for you. So stay extremely focused on what your business is focused at. If that's an experience with end consumer or getting product from A to Z, whatever that service might be, and then outsource all the other work. Outsource accounting, outsource marketing, outsource, you know, if it's forklifts or trucks, whatever it might be, and you keep your cash in your business to continue to grow it. Now, if you get to that spot where your business is only growing 10 to 30% year over year and you're sitting on a lot of capital, well, then that's when you start cutting out the other things that you're paying people to do. You could always trim back, guys. But when you go and start hiring for all these different jobs, for all these different things that an outside service can do, and you don't hit your number, you now have a lot of people you have to deal with and a lot of hard conversations. When you utilize an outside company and outsource your work, you could do these contracts month to month, so when you don't need them, when you've outgrown them, you can move on, or you could use more of them. So when I go back and I look back in 10 years, that's one thing I would have done, is just stayed focused at what we're really good at, utilize other people's businesses where they focus on what they're really good at, utilize them as a service provider, and then grow, and then start, you know, bringing those things in when we are ready for it. When we have, you know, the right leadership in place, the right people in place, the right finances in place, instead of just running around and chasing our tail on, hey, we're having a problem with this semi truck over here, DOT requirements, when we're in the artificial grass business to the end consumer, and they have nothing to do with each other. Those are just things that I see a lot of people get themselves into trouble, just trying to cut out everything they possibly can to say, I'm doing it all. And there is a time and a place for that, guys, but you have to be a pretty large and a pretty big established company to start making those decisions. So keep it tight, keep it small, stay extremely liquid, and take advantage of those great opportunities that come up in your business when they come up. Now, they might not be sitting in front of you today, but those opportunities are going to present itself. And if you're the one with the liquid cash to take advantage of it, you'll get ahead of the majority of these companies that have this big ego saying, no, I could do this better than this person, and trying to do it all themselves. So outsource, outsource, outsource. If you guys are new business, you're growing and you're starting. Only veer away from that if you're having small growth year over year and you're sitting on a lot of capital. Then you could start taking advantage of those other opportunities within your organization. That's what I got for you guys today. Do good.